Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at all the ways you can get Chrono Crystals right now and what some of the best methods are. A lot of players will be trying to farm as many as they can going into the DB Legends first part of the anniversary with the summon banners released. But remember, there are still another 2 sets of banners that we will be getting. So firstly, let's take a look at some free crystals to get. You got shop promo codes, linking your Bandai Namco account for the first time, and completing the survey. All of this will net you about 1,150 Chrono Crystals, and it's very easy to do. I'll leave links in the top right hand corner to some easy ones that make it a little bit better for you. So yeah, over that, in terms of just the other best methods, the anniversary event is super duper easy. Probably one of the better ones to do. It is really super simple, very easy, straightforward. Honestly, a nice, simple, easy event to go and grab yourself some Chrono Crystals. It takes only a moment to complete. You get about 500 of them. Next, we have the raid. Now, I'm going to touch on the raid for 2 parts of this video, but the first part of this video, I'll be talking about the raid and how you can farm the raid to get raid medals. Raid medals can be exchanged at the exchange shop for 700 Chrono Crystals. So by just farming up really hard on the raid in one day, you can nab yourself 700 Chrono Crystals without really a lot of effort. And of course, there's other great rewards as well, which is awesome. There are the raid honors, which we'll talk about a little bit later in the mission segment, because those are a bit longer in difficulty to get. Then we have the hyperdimensional carp. You can farm dual medals here. This doesn't drop nearly as many Chrono Crystals. It only drops around about 300, but it is still something that helps, and you can farm it up. There are some other great prizes there, so yeah, there is a lot of incentive, but basically, yeah, something I would highly suggest you do. I think it'll help out a lot of players. So there we go, 2 nice, simple, easy events that you can just spam as much as possible, pretty much in one day if you really wanted to. Grab yourself 1,000 Chrono Crystals. Now that kind of covers it for the events, unfortunately, in terms of PvE. There will be more stuff added later on, but for now that kind of covers where you can really kind of spam farm. We have Tournament of Power. Tournament of Power is something that a lot of players don't understand. If you need more help, you can look at my Tournament of Power guide. I'll leave in the top right hand corner for you. Hopefully it will help. There are also some great YouTubers that put up some fantastic guides for Tournament of Power. Tournament of Power isn't something that's going to net you benefits straight away. You do get some Chrono Crystals, about 200 from just completing it, but it's really your end of season ranking where you're going to benefit the most. Now it's a bit more complicated than it appears, but honestly it's something that can make your life pretty nice to get a nice tranche of Chrono Crystals, and because it expires in a few weeks, you should get those Chrono Crystals just in time for the end of part 1, part 2. So there's definitely an incentive for you to really kind of pull the trigger on this. So I highly suggest that you do so. It's definitely something, at least for me, I would suggest. All in all, it's a great method, and if you understand it or just follow some guides, you can get some good Chrono Crystals out here. So don't discount it, don't get lazy, go put in a little bit of effort, and you'll come out with over 1,000 Chrono Crystals. Like, it's that big a deal. Next, we're talking about PvP. So PvP, a lot of people are scared of PvP. PvP is a great source of Chrono Crystals. Okay, not only do you get Chrono Crystals from exchanging the dual medal that you get from rated PvP, but you also get Chrono Crystals from exchanging the Blessed Bouquet from Training Battle, and you'll get end of season ranking rewards for PvP. So there's a lot of Chrono Crystals that you get from PvP. Obviously it's a PvP centric game. The dual medals and the Blessed Bouquets will both refresh in a couple weeks as well. So you will get more, even if you fill out on all of these, keep grinding them, because more will actually be made available later on. They've said so in the news. So if you're grinding PvP, keep grinding. You will get more chances to exchange for even more Chrono Crystals in about a few weeks, 2 weeks, they said. Your Legends ranking rewards, make sure that you're claiming your missions. The Legends ranking will expire on the 1st of June. Try and focus what missions you can't complete. It's only 200 to 300 Chrono Crystals, but again, it's one of those things that adds up. So by completing your missions, by getting yourself into that bracket, by getting that 300 Chrono Crystals in about a week's time, you're going to get 1/3 of a summon. Yes, it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're adding up all of these things, it's going to come together very nicely. Next is Dragon Balls. So Dragon Balls, I've got a guide on how to do them on your own. Dragon Balls are immensely valuable for you. I highly suggest that you grab them. If you don't have friends, you can grab them solo. I put a guide up on how to do that. And there's 1,000 Chrono Crystals there. It's RNG, so you could get them very quickly. You could also get them not so quickly. But don't be lazy like me. I'm only doing them now because I've been so busy filming stuff for the anniversary. But you should definitely push it and try to get as many done as possible. And yeah, obviously, so next, we talk about, you've got login, you've got different login campaigns, social media campaigns. Always keep your eye out for these things. Make sure that you're getting them done, that you're doing them, that you're getting things completed, because it is something that is worth it to you. It does represent some really good value to you. There will be Zenkais added later on, Zenkai Rush battles, those will give you stars, and there will be constant content. Now we're going to talk about methods that aren't, so in your face. So obviously quest mode, and everyone goes, oh, quest mode. Quest mode gives you a lot, not just completing the new content or the stages you haven't done, but the actual missions. Like if you take a look at part 1 and part 2 hard missions, some of them give you 30 Chrono Crystals a mission, and they're as simple as using 2 purple characters, 2 green characters. Like there's no reason for you not to really kind of complete them. Someone the other day made a comment, they completed them, and as a new player they got like 52,000 Chrono Crystals or something along those lines. So there's plenty left in there. You just got to really kind of try and get them. Next, the only other real ones are kind of things like your more special Legends missions. So things like, for example, your special Legends missions, so raising your friendship rank, doing all those sort of things, and your special events. So I've covered it before, but your special events, you'll find them under the special tab. They feature, for example, specific stages that give you Chrono Crystals based on characters you use. So like there's one for the Cell Saga where you use First Form Cell. If he's at 7 stars, you can do the stage. You complete it, you get 50 Chrono Crystals. It all adds up, and it can all be found in the special tab. It's very, very straightforward. Unfortunately, if you're rerolling, they removed soul boosting missions. They've removed equipment boosting missions. They've removed a lot of those methods with the Souls revamp update. So try to prioritize things like friendship boosting. Try to prioritize things like completing those special missions and quest mode. Those are going to be your primary methods outside of the actual anniversary events. But there are thousands of Chrono Crystals, and there's plenty to do. So don't sit around wondering where they are. If you go out and you try to get them, you can really ramp up quite a few Chrono Crystals quite easily. And if we're talking about missions, of course, we have the missions for the 4,000 Chrono Crystals and the raid honors. So raid honors, that'll take you time. You're unfortunately not going to be able to grab those Chrono Crystals super quickly. But if you're super dedicated, you could probably farm quite a few hundred of these anniversary medals and possibly grab 1,000 or 2 Chrono Crystals with, I don't want to say ease, but with a bit of grind. Like if you're grinding it out, you should be able to grab quite a few of those quite easily. But that's just me. Anniversary battle is a great way to do it. The anniversary special event gives you a good head start. Then you also obviously have raid and hyperdimensional co-op, PvP. So if you're playing a lot of PvP, that's great. If you don't like PvP, raid is going to be your best answer, because raid, the thing about raid gives you 2 for your first 3 limited time attempts. Then it also gives you 1 for your subsequent attempts. So raid is a great way to farm. It's also very quick. Generally speaking, raid can take less than a minute each time. So if you really wanted, you could sit and grind and get it done. But that's it from me. Good luck. Bye.